Hey Todd, how you doing? This is Kevin. Just wanted to get back with you here. I went ahead and jumped on your bike tonight. I was excited about doing it, so went ahead and got it power washed here and cleaned up. You see, it actually looks like a little bit different bike there, but I got good news for you here. Starting off, started the diagnosis off with the engine, and the engine is 180 and 185 on the compression as far as the cylinders go. So it's awesome. It jumped right up there. You'll notice that the carbs are off the bike because I had to pull the carburetors to do that, because you have to open the throttle butterfly to do a compression test, and I couldn't do that, so I had to remove the carburetors. I figured we're going to go through those regardless, and I wanted to inspect those anyway to get a good idea on what it would take and the time and all that. Anyway, I checked the ignition system, which is found right here with a spark tester on either side. And the ignition is weak. It's a kind of an erratic, very weak spark. It didn't jump at only a couple thousandths of an inch. It should have a lot more power than that. The battery was a little low, so I'm going to get a good full hot charge on it, try it again, make sure it's not that. But we may need to look at points. Some things like that we'll address. I may recommend an electronic ignition. This here is what I found inside your brakes. That should be liquid, as you know. It's frozen solid. I'm assuming it's just corroded completely. So we'll have to look at that. I'm assuming it's going to go all the way down through your brake line. The line's probably full of that. And then as far as down here below, it's going to have the same fluid in this reservoir system here. So let's see. The next thing is the carburetors here. I went ahead and took those off, and because I wanted to see where we were going to be on these for sitting so long. And as you can tell, gasoline in the 80s was much better, but as it sits, it becomes a clear coat, and this is hard. This is supposed to move. This is what controls the flow of fuel into the carburetor, and it's frozen solid as well as all the jets. So you can see both of them are the same way. So these are probably, I'll be honest with you, as bad as I've ever seen. So the only other one would be the ones that are like the newer ones that are full of alcohol, or methanol gasoline, I should say. It turns a powdery white and it just locks up. Well, this is locked up too, but in a different way. So I've got all the throttle shafts soaking, and I at least wanted to see what I was in store for there. The slides inside the carburetors, they don't seem to be, I can't move those. They seem to be frozen in there too. You'll see these are the slides down in here. They should move freely, and they don't even budge. As well as this one doesn't budge either. It's not moving at all. So the carburetor is, it definitely is going to need a lot of work. It's not just a simple matter of opening it up, pulling the jets out of it. We're going to have a little work to do on that. So give me a call if you have any questions. I'm going to put together an email and do a little research tonight on some stuff. But I wanted to give you kind of something to take a look at, show you that I got progress on the bike. But boy, the end, everything looks, here it looks to be like you said, it has good miles on it. It might possibly very much original miles on this. The engine itself it's fantastic. So it literally is. You can hear the compression in it. When I turned it over, as you know, I could verify just by listening to it, but I wanted to make sure by seeing it on a gauge. And the most important part of it is verified to be good. So I'm going to mess with it a little bit more, and I'll put together an email here in a little while. It'll kind of get things. We'll start with the engine and get it going first, like we talked about, and move on to the brakes and the drivetrain part of the bike. Talk to you later. Bye.